Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. So you probably already heard, but in case you didn't, Makeup Geek did have a relaunch and I'm so excited. They have redesigned the entire brand. The packaging, the products is just a whole different vibe, a whole different aesthetic. So I'm so excited. They did send me some of the eyeshadows. I'm so excited. Today's video is going to be all about your soft glam nude look. By the way, I do have a Makeup Geek page and a Makeup Geek code, so I will definitely leave the code down below for you guys to check out. I love a soft glam look. This palette gives me Jordan Woods types of vibes, you know, like so these are all the nude shades, and the way they're laid out in this big palette, it makes it really easy to create eyeshadow looks. I feel like each row in this palette is its own little eyeshadow quad. So I'll show you guys some swatches of the shadows on my arm, just so you guys can get a feel for what they look like. Just to show you how pigmented they are, because it's hard to tell in a pan how pigmented colors are. So let's get into this video. Alright girl, so I had to do my brows off camera because I'm in desperate need of a threading session. So it took me like a whole hour to get them looking right. But if you want to see a brow tutorial, I got you. I'm gonna leave it down in the description box below. And to carve my brows out, I use this Makeup Forever concealer, which I love, in the shade number 45. And I made myself a little green tea matcha because I am so tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It's currently 11 o'clock, 10:59, and I'm operating off of 3 hours of sleep. So let's get into these eyeshadows. I'm feeling like Jordan Woods soft glam type of look for these eyeshadows. I haven't been this excited for nudes since ABH Anastasia's soft glam palette, and I'm really big into nudes now, more so than ever. Like I really love like a no eyeshadow type of look, like to make it look like you're not wearing any eyeshadow but you are. I'm really into that right now. Oh, my lips feel really dry right now. Oh my god. I'm gonna use some of this Tatcha Kissu lip mask. This stuff is amazing. Like, who is Lineage? Like, I don't know her. I'm just kidding. They're both really good, but I love this one because it gives me this beautiful glossy look while being still super thick and hydrating. So I've shown you guys some close-ups. So I like to start out with the shade that's similar to my skin tone. So for this look, I'm going to use this shade right here. This is called Cheetah Bear, and it's formerly known as Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. I'm so happy she still has this shade because it's definitely one of my favorites. Cocoa Bear was definitely a Makeup Geek staple. It was an amazing color, so I'm so happy she decided to keep it and rename it because, you know, it's going on really beautifully. I love Makeup Geek's formula. It's amazing. If you haven't tried it yet, you definitely need to try their formula because, girl, it blends so easy. They layer really nicely. They are so pigmented. One of the best formulas out there. See how like easy that blends? Like, girl, sis. These types of shadows make me fall in love with eyeshadows all over again because I'm like, yo, this was so nice to work with. Like, I feel like when I play around with patchy shadows too often, it makes me a little discouraged. If you're a different complexion than I am, it's gonna look different on you. It might look darker if you're lighter, and if you're deeper, it's gonna look lighter. So just keep that in mind when you're working with eyeshadows. You want to work with ones that work for your complexion. This is a color I feel like could work for every complexion, to be honest, but it's gonna look different on every complexion as well. So definitely keep that in mind. When I first got into makeup, I didn't realize how different things would look on different skin tones. So I would watch videos of people who were not my complexion and pick up things that they were suggesting, like not foundation, obviously. I mean, I wasn't that stupid, but and I'm not saying it's stupid to not realize eyeshadows don't match. I'm just saying. I didn't realize how completely different a shade would look on me versus on someone who was a different complexion. Like I didn't think about it. All right, so I love the way that blended. It's such a beautiful blend, okay? I don't know what's in this green tea, but it's giving me all the energy and I'm here for it, okay? All right, so next we're going to go into this shade right here, and this is called Chocolate Wasted, okay? Make sure it's dark chocolate because it's full of antioxidants and it's really healthy for you. So we're going to go into Chocolate Wasted, and we're going to make this a little darker. So we're going to apply it. We're going to apply it right over Cheetah Bear, and we're just going to slowly blend it together like this. I have this weird thing that's been happening to me where at night I feel like my vision is not as good. I definitely need to go to an eye doctor. I don't even know why I'm telling y'all. Like, I just need to go to the doctor. I can still see, but I just feel like it's not as good as during the day. Like, my eyes almost get tired and I have to like put things far away to like read properly. It's so weird, but I also think it has to do with me being on the phone so much. So I need to add that to my to-do list because that's very important. This is so sultry. The way these shadows just blended. At this point, you can go darker. So if you wanted to go darker, you can go with this shade right here. But this one is a little bit more like a deep burgundy-ish shade. And I want to keep my eyes pretty brown. You could also add this brown right here. But this one is a cool tone brown, which I kind of want to keep it looking more warm-ish on today. So I definitely will do a look with all these shades probably, you know, because I love these shades. And I'm going to add a matte shade on my eyelid. I haven't done this in a while, but I love the way that looks. Like, that's one of my favorite looks ever, when you have a nice matte shade on your eyelid. I love it. I'm going to use a lighter shade in the same family. I have these two options right here. This lighter one is called Creme Brulee, which is a shade that existed in the past in Makeup Geek. I just clean my brushes with my Cinema Secrets cleanser. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me show you the tea. This is the tea. If you want to clean your brushes on the spot, I've shown you guys this before, I think. But it's amazing because if you're lazy like me and you don't have time to just be washing your brushes every single time, you want to do eyeshadow, this stuff is really amazing. This is a Sigma E55 brush, and I'm just going to press it on my eyelid. Oh, this is it. So we're just going to press that onto the eyelid, and almost like a cut crease, but not really. Like, we're not gonna, you know, use no concealer to cut any creases out here, but we're just gonna make the eyelid part this color so it looks like a lighter shade. So I'm just gonna press it in and just, you know, make sure it's all over. Fix my lashes, which I desperately need to get a lash fill, and my nails and my wax and everything like that. My self-care. I feel like I need to do a self-care day, but part of it is that my birthday is next month, you guys. Aquarius season is upon us, okay? If you're an Aquarius, comment down below, okay? But I keep telling myself I want to wait till my birthday to do like a full, like, you know, glow up, you know, like a full head to toe glow up. At the same time, doing all those things in one weekend is kind of expensive, so I might spread it out a little bit, you know. I'm gonna go back into Cheetah Bear, and I'm just gonna go around here and blend that together. This looks so like natural and just easy and simple. I love this. So they did launch lashes with this collection. Let me show you guys the lashes. So I have 6 pairs of lashes. These 3 are definitely my favorite because they are the 3D faux mink lashes. This first one is called Ava, and it looks so beautiful. Then we have Isabella, which is a little bit longer and a little bit wispier. It has a lot of dimension. I'll show you guys the size so you can see how much dimension. Let me show you this way. This last pair is called Nicole, so it's also part of the 3D mink, but it's not as dense as the other 2. It's still very wispy. It still has a really nice curve to it, but it's definitely not as dense as the other 2. So she also launched the full false eyelashes. There are 3 styles. This is Fearless. I think these are a little bit shorter. So if you were into a shorter lash, then you would probably like these more. This one is called Graceful. These lashes look a lot more natural than the 3D mink if you're into more of a natural lash. And then these are called Elegant. So I do have lash extensions in, but I'm definitely gonna try using Ava because it looks really nice and dense. I've never worn false lashes over lash extensions. It's been a good like 3 months since I've worn lashes. I may have forgotten this process. I love lashes, but I love lash extensions because you wake up feeling beautiful, okay? I love when you guys comment. It makes me so happy. I love reading these comments, you guys. Oh. This should be dry now. Let me just apply this. Alright, so this is the lash. It's looking really nice. Let me take a mirror. So this is Ava. It looks so nice. I love it. So fluffy, so beautiful, so much. Oh, so I really want to add some more eyeshadow to my bottom lash line. But first I'm going to do my face makeup so that way I don't rub it off when I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is the blurring one. They sent me the whole, I think they sent me the whole collection, and I haven't tried any other one yet, but I love this one so far. I kind of want to do a review on it for you guys on the entire collection, using different ones, probably different parts of my face because I have combination skin, but I'm not really sure yet because I'm just obsessed with this one and I'm just kind of like, do I even bother? For foundation, I'm going to mix these two foundations, both from Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Fusion. I'm going to mix some of Ganache with some of Pecan. Then I'm going to use one of my Amazon sponges. These are Life. If you have not picked it up yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. But I found these on Amazon, and girl, they are amazing. And they're so good. I can't believe how amazing these are. These are definitely like beauty blender dupes. Check out the link I'm going to leave down below for y'all. I'm going to take the Makeup Forever concealer and just put this under my eye. And I'm just going to wipe it along. This concealer is looking mighty bright tonight. What's going on? And then to contour my face, I'm going to use the ColourPop concealer in the shade, I don't even know what shade this is. This is called Dark 58. It's just called Deep Dark. This is Deep Dark. So I think it might have a different number, but the name should be the same. I'm going to blend in this concealer. I'm going to blend in my contour into my forehead. I prefer using a brush for this part, but I can't find any brushes that are clean. I'm going to take this Fenty powder and just comb. And I'm just going to press this under my eye to set everything under here. This powder is in the shade Cashew. Make sure I get my forehead so that is set properly. I'm going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder to put this as an all over face powder to just blend everything together. To add a little bit of bronzer, I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola Bronzer in Toasted, which is definitely one of my faves. I'm going to add a little bit of dimension to my face. Girl. Then we're going to take this Bella blush. This is from Juvia's Place. And we're just going to pop that right here. Looking nice. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Would it even be a Jasmine video if I didn't butcher a Beyonce song, though? I'm going to use Cheetah Bear once again. I'm going to take this Sigma E39 brush this time and dust off some of the extra. And I'm going to put this right under here. I definitely cannot talk while I do this part because I feel like I'm always going to stab myself in the eye. I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to go into Chocolate Wasted and I'm going to apply that a little bit closer. I do like to add a nice black eyeliner to my lower lash line. I like using the Laura Mercier one, but I actually just ran out of that one. So I'm going to use this one from Sigma. I always like to add some brightness to the inner corner, even when I'm doing a matte look. I'm going to use this one right here. It's called Shimma Shimma. And I'm going to take a little bit of that and just pop that right in here. So we're going to take some mascara. This is just my MAC mascara that I love for my lower lashes. I'm going to use the Milk Flex highlighter and I'm going to put this right here. This is called Glazed and it's a really beautiful shade for anyone near my skin tone. It's really, really nice. Alright, so I'm going to use MAC's Cork Lip Liner for my lips. This is my favorite. And it's so tiny. Look how tiny this is. I'm going to use MAC's Flesh Pot Lipstick, which is a very nude. And then for gloss, I'm going to use Fenty Glow over this entire lip. So I'm going to spray my face with the MAC Fix Plus. This is the matte version. Alright you guys, so I just fixed my hair a little bit, and this is the entire look. I really love the way it turned out. I love a nice soft glam, and this is exactly what this is. I freaking love MAKEUPGEEK shadows. I am so excited about this relaunch because I feel like MAKEUPGEEK is needed in the beauty space. They have such amazing high quality products. I can't wait to see what else they come up with. If you want to see the colors, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!